Yo guys, what's up? It's your girl Dev, and today we're going to talk about the new update that hit Rise of Kingdoms on August 31st, 2020. Now this patch that just came through this great game is called the Anniversary Festival Update 1.0.38. Now they actually made a lot of cosmetic changes to some of the commanders. They talked about the new anniversary event that's about to come out, and just the different things that they changed to kind of make it cool for people to use the game and kind of understand a little bit about it. I'm actually pretty stoked about this because it has a lot of things that are going to help other people throughout the game, either free to play, pay to win, and just standard your average player. So guys, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and sit back and enjoy the ride. Alright, let's talk about this. Y'all ready to do this? I'm so ready to do this. Let's talk about this update. Okay, Anniversary Festival is pretty much just like any other festival that happens in Rise of Kingdoms. It's going to have a six or 7 day event cycle. It's going to have 5 days specific, and I think there's 2 extra days kind of in leeway so people can catch up to the events if they were offline. Either way, it is a pretty significant event. It's going to have most likely a bundle. You might have to spend 7,000 gems to open up all the events, and I'm pretty sure you will, and I'll explain why I think so as well. It's got a yearbook, and if you were here last year, the yearbook kind of covered like everything you get to do in this kingdom, and like what you've done in Rise of Kingdoms, your account is done, and the gems and the money you spend or whatever it is. It's pretty cool. You'll like it. I think you're gonna kick out of it too. Now, the other thing that's going to come out is the Sense of Power, which is very important. It's pretty much the competitive event, so you can push power and get like top rewards. But the thing is, if you're in a really strong, heavy competitive kingdom sets, it's going to be really hard to get that skin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be a cavalry skin. We'll cover that too. Either way, it's pretty cool. Arms training is another really cool addition. I never really did it that well last time. I think I did decent. I can't remember, but either way, that's there. Now let's talk about this commander optimizations. This is very unique, and we're going to go take a look at this right now and talk about it at the same time. But they made adjustments to the descriptions of the skills of these commanders. Does that mean they changed the commander? No. That means they changed the way it was worded so that everybody understands. I'm going to talk about a very specific commander that I noticed almost right away because I use him all the time. It's actually Kusunogi. I was transferring some gear over and I was curious about his skill sets. Look at this here. They added the extra skills that he does, like removes buffs for. Control, slowdown, poison, exhaust, and other debuffs. And it actually gives you a chance to click on it, guys. You can actually read it. Pretty dope. And finally, they are bringing stuff into the game that we've been talking about for like the longest time ever. They finally bring it back to the game and make it more descriptive so people can read it better. This is another skill that you need to look at on just about every garrison commander that you can be used on. But it says, leading the garrison of your own city. Garrison troops gain 7% increased counterattack damage. Okay, this only works on your city. Not on a watchtower, not on a stronghold, no. On your city, okay? Now that's very, very unique. Let's go ahead and take a look at Charles Martel on a skill that's exactly similar, very similar to that. But essentially says the same thing, your own skill. So pretty much if you have Charles Martel in a structure, this skill does not matter, period. If you're in a structure that's not your city, you can't use this skill. Pretty interesting. But think again, this skill hasn't been there for any other flag, rally, stronghold, garrison at all, period. It's just worded different. Okay, that's all it is. It's all wording. And there's a bunch of other commanders that have their words changed as well, but it's one of the more unique ones. Okay, so one of the commanders I definitely want you guys to look at is Wu Zetian. And the only reason why I mention this is because we covered, the other garrison commanders like Charles and Kusunogi. Wu Zetian's very specific skill here that they did change the wording of it. The commander leading the garrison on your own city or a stronghold. So it does say or a stronghold. And if you remember correctly, we're going to show you real quick. It says right here, This is a city on the top left, and you click on a flag or a structure. Where's a flag? There's one right in front of my city. It says stronghold. So there you go. It's already listed for you. So now it's just more clear that she works. That skill is specific to both your city and the stronghold. Now, let's move on a little bit and talk about the rest of the stuff in this patch notes. Okay, so we covered about the different types of system optimizations to the commander skills, which makes it really cool. And it describes, like, you know, what it actually means if you didn't really know. And again, really, finally, Lilith, you're listening. And that's really cool because they're probably getting bombarded with these kind of messages anyway, so it's really good to have it all clear and out and on the table. Dope. Thank you, Lilith. Now, other optimizations, let's talk about. The quick action function, if unoccupied areas, I'm going to show you real quick what that looks like. You double click and hold, or just click and hold, and you release. It gives you like a little circle dot, and then unoccupied owner says my alliance here. You can teleport or you can march to it. And then you can just click here at the bottom, the check mark, and you can click multiple marches. Kind of cool. Get you there. You can teleport your city as well in that sense. All right, so the next part of this update, let's talk about the it says when you spend all your action points, you can now spend gems to refill them immediately. Gems are required to scale up the number of turns function is used. So essentially, if you deplete all of your AP, it's going to give you a better option whenever your AP comes out. And, so now the other one that they mentioned here is the strange incidents. I think I remember what that was. I can't really remember, but I think it was like one of those other like witch events where you have to like find out, see what's going on, and like it spawns like villages and stuff if you're in Lost Kingdom. I can't remember. I'll have to double check, but I think it's just optimizing that specific event. Okay, so when it comes to the blueprint note that they mentioned, it means that when you click on any of these fragment pieces or any of the puzzle pieces, you do see on the right hand side the actual buff that they provide. So this is really cool. I'm really glad they integrated it. It's definitely a step in the right direction. I think they're going in a really good direction with this. Maybe they'll get a chance where they'll actually like be able to sort the gear by like maybe the type that it affects, or have like some type of filter system. Either way, I like where this is going. They're slowly making improvements to the game to make it better and easier for the everyday player. Way to go. Alright, and the last thing here at the bottom is the changes to Ceroli Crisis. They will help governors pretty much make suggestions on their commander choices. I wonder if this will also affect if you pick like a tank, attack, or support role. I'm really interested to see what they did change that. I wouldn't think that it's too much of a change, but just a decent amount. The other part of this is the number 8, the Barbarian Fort for Light and Darkness. This essentially means that it gives a fixed amount of points. So this is the same thing when they're talking about the pre-KVK events, would be the same situation when they're talking about the Light and Darkness Fort competitive event. Because in that event, it was if you had multiple people in that rally, it would count. I like that this is structured. I wonder how it'll affect the point score, but that's really good to see that they made a change to that. And again, at the bottom, the Silk Road event, you have only been able to send one troop to it. They did fix that last Silk Road. It was really good. I tested it out. It worked pretty decent, very frustrating, and very, very hard for alliances that aren't super strong. But it's okay. I'm good with that. Let's kind of go over the few things that they did make changes to and they added. So let's real quick talk about the new commander that hit this game. She's pretty dope, right? If you haven't seen Matilda yet, she is pretty cool. I like her. But she's a gathering commander. I guess I need another gathering commander. Sure, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I got her to 5/5. Did not expertise her yet. She no needed to get expertise. I'm not spending books on her. Not worth my time. I'll just level her up like normal, like everybody else. She gets the same treatment as every other of my non-level 60 commander. Okay? She's nowhere special. I got her to the skill first and second skill, and then the rest of it would just come in time, I guess. I don't know, but it's fine. She's cool. Gathering. She does have a focus with stone, food, and wood, which is your standard that you get in the beginning of the game. So she is for the early game player, and it's good for late and mid game too, but more for the early game. Now, let's talk about the new types of cities that you can get in Rise of Kingdoms, because obviously with the new patch, we always double check to see what new city skins that are available. Road to the Crown. This one here is going to be for that power-up event. And why do I say that? It's because when we hit the info tab, it says the anniversary theme is only awarded during the anniversary event series. Okay, that event, Zenith of Power, it's only for the anniversary series. Okay, it's only going to be available during that series, and it only comes with a permanent skin. Very key, and it's a legendary. So 10% cav attack and infantry health decrease with archer attack decrease. Now, the moment of celebration. This one here has a permanent and a 3-day, which means you can acquire this during the event cycle, which in my opinion, it's going to be a 7k gemmable option, and then you spend 7k gems and you get the reward at the end. That's assumptions. That's what I think. And then they did add, that's it actually. Oh, Hall of Treasure. This is for Lucran Scrolls Volume 6. The previous one is this one here, Emphasis. It's Lucran Scrolls Volume 5. It is the archer attack, and when we talk about Hall of Treasure, it's an infantry defense with a negative 5% archer attack. Pretty interesting. That it seems like they're doing a good rotation. I don't remember a cav one, but there may have been one available. Let's go ahead and take a look to see if the name plaques, if they have the new one. Here, let's see. Light guides us in the dark. Earned during the 2020 event series. And this one also, Happy Anniversary Bundle, so that's purchasable. And this one should be Lucran Scrolls Volume 6. Oh, okay. The bottom one's going to be for the Zenith of Power. This is going to be purchasable through the event. And then this one's for Lucran Scrolls Volume 6. Not bad. Okay, it's cool. I actually kind of liked one of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the few things that I personally like. And that is emojis. I don't remember if they added anything new. I don't remember looking last time. I love emojis. Yeah, can just... Nope, no new ones. I haven't seen... No, yeah, no new ones. Yeah, no. No, yeah, no new emojis. It's all good. Let's see if they added any more quick chats. Sometimes they add them in here without even knowing. Nope, no quick chats. Let's go ahead and take a look at your banner and see what they did change. Let's see what they added. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom. Here we go. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so this one is for the bundle. That's kind of cool. I mean, I like how it goes up to my logo. It's not bad. Here's for the Lucran Scrolls Volume 6. Yeah, a little bit better than the previous ones, I would say. This one's going to be for Zenith of Power. I don't like this one. I think they should have done it the other way around. This one should be for Zenith of Power, and this one should be for the bundle. Because that looks like you're coming from, you spend a lot of power, and you're increasing your power really quickly, and you rate like the really cool, really cool frame. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. And you could get this really cool frame. So I really think they should have made this one for Zenith of Power and this one for the anniversary bundle. But Lilith does Lilith things. They pick and choose how they wanted it. Just how I would do it, not the same way. That covers it for the frames and the city skins. I didn't see any other adjustments. I may have missed something. If I did miss something, let me know in the comments below if I did miss something. I like to cover things, a lot of different things in these kind of events. I really wonder if they did make any other changes. But I guess, it's going to be time will tell, really, I guess, if they did. But that's all I got for you guys for now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos and drop a comment below and let me know if I missed anything or if any changes you would like to see done in Rise of Kingdoms. I know there's a ton of things I would like to change. But personally, I can't change them. Lilith does all that work and does all the coding and work for that. But that's it. So for now, guys, just keep it real.